did you first hear about Casio watches?
When I was a kid, actually, but this one was a gift from one of my aunts. So she gave it to me like for my birthday 6 years ago, in the COVID year. It was kind of cool, cheaper, and I use it for work. Amazing.
And what do you like about it?
The quality, man. The quality. This one, I think it cost her like a $20 in 6 years ago, and it's still kind of good there. I prefer that over a watch and things like that, and it's a classic.
And do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Not really. I just like the quality, and I kind of like watches, but I cannot afford any expensive watches. But I just looking for something that a good quality and actually work for what it's supposed to do, given the time. So this one, it's not the only Casio that I have. I actually got another, a digital one too, a Baby G that I have it when I was a kid. But I kind of like it, and it look good.
How come you didn't wear your Baby G today? You knew I was coming out to film.
The same.
One day I was going down Houston Street and I got
my God.
And I got a guy wearing 2 watches on his left wrist and a pinky Casio on his right hand. Yeah, really cool.
Look at that. In my case, my Baby G, I have it since I was a kid actually. My mom gave it one to me and to my brother. They're still working, but because it's old, I want to take good care of them. Doesn't even have the bell, but I still have it in my bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, like something good that I have from my childhood. But it's about that. Over the years, they relate very good. They keep working. You cannot find that in many brands, but in Casio is kind of easy.
And you want to tell us your name?
My name is Alex.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Honestly, I gotta say, I just saw it on the window of a watch store and I just said, fuck it, I want it.
And what do you like about it?
Reliable, lights up, looks nice.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Not necessarily. I gotta say. I mean, I did sort of fuck it up over here climbing the mountain, but besides that.
You should see some of the watches that I do. They're like, how's that thing still work?
It's portable though. You kind of, it's $40. You can wear and tear as much as you want.
And do you want to tell us your name?
What's up?
Do you want to tell us your name?
My name's Barack.
Hi. When did you first hear about Casio watches?
I mean, I don't remember not knowing about them ever.
And what do you like about them?
Well, this one in particular, I like how small they are. I always buy them. They're like $12, $13, $14, so they're inexpensive. They last. I guess that's about it.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Not really, but I work at a school and kids love how small it is.
And do you want to tell us your name?
Erica.
Hi.
Hi.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
So I used to buy it since I was in middle school, and then recently I find this model from like the vintage like style. I guess it's like the 80s kind of like version, and I like it because it's pretty simple and it's still like elegant. So I really like Casio. I think it's like a nice watch. It's classic and it's a nice way to wear something like casual.
And do you have any funny stories about it?
Not really. I was just like initially going to buy like one silver, and then my friend told me that this golden one was going to look like better. So I think it's really nice. I love Casio.
And do you want to tell us your name?
David.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
My buddy Ian told me about Casios about 2 years ago, I think. I was looking for a cheap watch, and he told me that Casio is really reliable, good dive watch. Bill Gates wears them, I was told. So I got this one.
And you know who else wears one?
Who?
A well-known celebrity in New York City. That's a good hint.
Well-known celebrity.
Probably the most well-known person in New York City.
Alec Baldwin.
Nope.
It's the Zohran Mamdani.
Zohran Mamdani.
It's not the same model though.
He wears a Casio.
Yeah, silver one. Like
Okay.
this, but solid silver.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right.
What do you like about it?
I think it's very reliable, it's comfortable, it looks good, and it wasn't too expensive.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Well, I get approached by other people who have them. I think that would be the number one thing. People are like, Casio, and I'm like, yeah, it was, $75, and I like it a lot.
Yours is tough. There's a lot of round watches. That's why I'm like, is that a Casio?
Yeah, you clocked it.
Yeah. And you want to tell us your name?
My name is Jake.
Hi.
How you doing?
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Oh, that would have been the 80s, early 80s.
And what do you like about it?
Well, they're reliable, they're durable, and they tell time. That's all I need, really. And, well, you get the date and
Don't forget to show them the little light.
oh, and there's a light as well. Yeah, there it
There's a
is.
light.
You don't
Your
need it out
battery
here, but no, I think the batteries last forever.
Nah, forever. My first one I was wearing since '77. The battery lasted 30 years.
Yeah, that's almost forever,
'Cause I
right?
didn't use the light.
Oh,
Then
he's saying don't. Okay, I'm sorry.
The talent is out of the frame. And do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Shit, I feel like I should make something up. No, I recently replaced the strap. That's not funny though. Jesus. No, I wish. Do you have any funny stories about Casio watches?
I do.
Go on.
So I had this and went in between, replacing the first one, and I got a black F9100 similar to that, like this. And I must have come home drunk one night, took it off, and I woke up and I'm like, "Where's my watch? Where's my watch? I lost my watch. I just got the watch." And I'm like, okay, so I got another one of these. And then I'm cleaning up, and maybe a month or so later, I'm cleaning the back of my office chair, and you know how the chair goes up like this, and there's the Casio is draped over the metal frame of where it goes up.
Yeah, you'd never find it otherwise. I lost a Swatch watch that way once, and it was like I thought it was gone from the earth, and it was like under my nightstand, like months later, But there is a panic, right?
Right. And do you want to tell us your name?
Ben. My name is Ben.
Hi.
Hello.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Well, my dad always wore a Casio when I was growing up. He had this big, clunky calculator watch, and he would actually, this was in the early 90s, so he would actually, it was before smartphones, before he used cell phone, he would actually use it to do calculations. He was an engineer, and that's where I first saw it. So then, I think I saw it for sale at like some, saw one for sale at like a thrift store or something the first time. This was maybe 20 years ago, and I got one. I've been wearing them ever since.
What do you like about them?
I love that, first of all, my Casios have lasted longer than any like nice watch that I've ever had. And they're also cheap. And if I break them, it won't be a problem. I work in the hospital, and I have to take my watch and my ring and stuff off all the time. So I'm always at risk of losing them. So if I lose it, it's sad because I like them so much, but it's not gonna break the bank.
So it looks like you're wearing scrub shorts.
Oh, these are just some Carhartt shorts, but
They look like a scrub
but
color.
they're the same color as scrubs, yeah. But yeah.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Nothing particularly funny. I do remember one time, per my old story, I took my watch off, I put my ring around the band, which is what I do when I take off when I get ready when I have to take everything off for the hospital, and I left it in the bathroom, and one of the hospital attendant, like the unit clerks, found it. I got done with everything I had to do for the day. I was done operating and everything, and then I went into the unit, and I was like, "Please, has anybody found a black Casio watch?" And I just said the watch, and then he got it for me, and the ring was still on it, and I said, "This is a hospital. You just saved a life right here." And he laughed, and we were buddies after that, and that's my nice story from it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you want to tell us your name?
My name is Hans Huber. Hans is my first name, Hans.
Hi.
Hello.
When did you first hear about Casio watches?
I must have been 7 or younger.
And what do you like about them?
Simple, reliable, and it's okay if I lose it or break it. It's not too expensive.
First start telling me about when we started filming.
I just opened it up and replaced the battery for the first time I'm quite sure I screwed up the waterproofing, but and the sound. But it was I learned about my watch more intimately.
The only one that you really screw up is a G-Shock. Because they battery in a G-Shock. You go to a G-Shock store, Casio store, and they be pressurized. But I think, the square ones like ours, you're pretty safe.
Yeah. Well, I did it myself, and now it doesn't make a sound anymore.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Every time I go visit them in South Africa, my brothers like my watches, and so now we all have the same watch because I keep leaving my $20 Casio with them and coming back and getting a new one.
Do you see other people in South Africa wearing it?
I haven't really been looking. I think yes.
And you want to tell us your name?
I'm Quintus.
Hi. When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Maybe when I was 12 years old, and I'm 35 right now.
And what do you like about it?
I like the look. I like the timelessness. I like the color.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
I don't have any funny stories. I'm a very serious person.
And you want to tell us your name?
My name... John Smith.
Hi. When did you first hear about Casio watches?
Long time ago, many years.
And what do you like about it?
I like the way it tell the time, the dates. I used to have one that was better than this one, but it got damaged. That one has more stuff, But this one I bought is in the island, in the island of San Juan, and I like it. I saw it, and I said, let me buy a new one because I didn't have no watch, so I bought one.
Do you have any funny stories about your watch?
Funny story? No, not really.